Aloha. Good evening. This is andor Aloha live out of Flagstaff, Arizona. Spiritual Image Productions out of my apartment, but that's besides the point. Anyhow, a few days ago, I was thinking to do this video that helps people with stuttering, stammering, speech, and even if you have a foreign language accent, I think it'll help you with that. I've used these exercises on my own a number of times, and although I haven't done them in a while, it doesn't matter because they'll still be effective. And if you practice these exercises, you can probably be even a better speaker than I am in English. But that's besides the point. So anyhow, there's a number of things you can do that will help you with stuttering, stammering, with your speech. If you're a speaker, this will help you with your speech, and just as important, if you're a foreigner and you want to have you don't necessarily have to get rid of your accent, but you can work with it so that your accent won't be so thick. You can try these exercises. And it's funny because I was thinking about doing this video, and then a few days later I ran across a young woman that really was having a hard time with stuttering, and I thought, well, that confirms that I really need to do this video, but that's besides the point. So anyhow, one of the things that you can do with your voice, with your mouth, with your body is you can start out with just doing some simple breath exercises. Breathe in 4 counts, breathe out 4 counts. Just relax your body so your muscles, your mouth will be relaxed so it can do what it's supposed to do. Breathe in 4 counts, breathe out 4 counts. Breathe in 4 counts, breathe out 4 counts. And you can do that, and most of these exercises, probably all of them, you can start out with just doing a little bit, and then you can increase it as you go along further down the road, but that's besides the point. So anyhow, another thing you can do that will help you with your daily verbiage, your daily vocalization with others and whatever's going on in your life, is just massage your mouth, and then do different. Stretch your mouth, breathe, smile really wide, and the thing is that if you do this too much, your jaw could lock up. I think that's happened to me once or twice. I did the exercise so much that my mouth locked up, and it was very uncomfortable. So, and I don't know what amount you should do or not do. It's up to you, whatever you feel comfortable with, but don't overdo it because your mouth could lock up and it could be very uncomfortable. But that's besides the point. Again, you can massage your mouth, the neck, right underneath the ears. And you can do this daily, I'm pretty sure, and you'll be fine. Again, you can do this. Start out with 1 or 2 minutes, a couple of minutes, and then you can increase it as time goes by. That's besides the point. And then, of course, you can yawn. Again, you want to stretch your mouth so that it will be limber enough so you can do the rest of the exercises. So, another thing you can do is vibrate your lips, so that you can get some of the sounds that you may not be able to otherwise get unless you vibrate your lips. You can do that as well. You can make a sound like a car. You can vibrate your tongue as well as part of the process. Again, that will help you loosen up your mouth so you can be able to pronounce the words that you have a difficult time pronouncing. Again, vibrate your tongue, vibrate your lips. You know, you can go and look in the mirror and look at what you look like, so that you can get an idea as to what other people are seeing. But that's the point. Again, you can practice smiling wide and just hold that for a few seconds, because a lot of times when what happens is when you say some words that are difficult to say, it's because you're not opening your mouth wide enough to begin with. And if you practice that, eventually your mouth will get used to it, and it'll automatically open up wide enough so you can pronounce a certain vowel or consonant or whatever. So it's like that. And sometimes when you're having problems saying different words or whatever, try opening your mouth a little bit more and see what happens. See if it isn't easier for you to pronounce that word or consonant or vowel or whatever. So it's like that. Now, one of the things, and I learned this when I was in acting school, that you can do is pronounce vowels and consonants. Do like a regiment of. I usually start out with vowels. And see, again, I'm opening up my mouth wide so I can be able to pronounce that vowel. Again, you go through all the vowels. You start out with the vowels, or you know, whatever you want to do, however you want to do it, and then you do hard plosives and soft plosives. Da 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 ta 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 ta, and then a soft plosive. Ta 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 ta, and then V va 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 va, soft plosive fa 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 fa, and then you go into a G hard plosive ga 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 ga, and then you do K soft plosive ka 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 ka, then Z hard plosive z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z z sa, and then S, soft plosive. Sa 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 sa, sa 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 sa, sa 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 sa. Sa 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 sa, sa 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 sa, sa 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 sa. And then a B, hard plosive. Ba 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 ba, ba 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 ba, ba 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 ba, ba 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 ba, ba 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 ba, ba 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 ba. And then P, soft plosive. Pa 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 pa, pa 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 pa, pa 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 pa, pa 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 pa, pa 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 pa, pa 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 pa. And then TH, hard plosive. The 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 the, and then TH soft plosive. And then now and you could do all this exercise just once in a day, and then as you get warmer and better at it, your mouth. And when you do these exercises, you want to do them slow to make sure you pronounce them correctly. Because if your mouth gets used to pronouncing them incorrectly, it's going to continue to pronounce words, vowels, and consonants incorrectly as you go along. So you want to make sure when you start this, do it slow, so you make sure you pronounce them correctly. And like the rest of the vowels are, and if you notice, I'm opening up my mouth wider so that I can pronounce it correctly. And as you go along, you'll be able to pronounce them better and faster and easier. So, and then and then and then and again, that pretty much finishes the vowel. So you do the soft plosives or the hard sounding sounds first, and then you do the soft ones. It'll be easier to do the soft ones afterwards. And then afterwards, you do the rest of the consonants: H, J, L, M, N, Q, X, Y. You pronounce again. Open your mouth wide, smile wide, so you can do some of these. It'll make it easier, right? So it's like that. Now the other thing that you can do that will help is do tongue twisters. There's a whole bunch of them on the internet. You can find one of the most popular one is red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Again, if you notice, like it's been a while since I've done this, but my mouth is still trained, and so even though years ago it would have been more difficult for me to do this, I can still do this now to a reasonable level as well. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather. And then what you can do is switch it out and go backwards. Yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather. And then not only that, but you can switch out the colors. Purple leather, what? Purple leather, blue leather, purple leather, blue leather, purple leather, blue leather, and then blue leather, purple leather, blue leather, purple leather, blue leather, purple leather. And then there's brown leather, green leather, brown leather, green leather, brown leather, green leather, green leather, brown leather, green leather, brown leather, green leather, brown leather. And then orange leather, pink leather, orange leather, pink leather, orange leather, pink leather, pink leather, orange leather, pink leather, orange. Again, you can slow down so that make sure you pronounce them correctly. Orange leather, pink leather, orange leather, pink leather, orange leather, pink leather, pink leather, orange leather, pink leather, orange leather, pink leather, pink leather. Right? It's like that, right? So unique New York, New York is unique. Unique New York, New York is unique. Unique New York, New York is unique. Unique, and you can switch that out. New York is unique. Unique New York. New York is unique. Unique New York. New York is unique. Unique New York. So you can switch them back and forth. There's and again, there's other tongue twisters that you can work with on the internet that you can check out. And if you want a copy of this, you can just, contact me, email me, spiritualimageproductions@yahoo.com, spiritualimageproductions@yahoo.com, and I'll give you a copy of this if you want. So, and the only other thing that you can do, again, if you do this regularly every day or every other day, your stuttering, stammering, any speech impediments that you may have will probably go away or be minimized at the very least. Especially if you're a speaker, you probably want to practice some of this stuff, but that's besides the point. And your accent, if you do this correctly, all these correctly, and pronounce these correctly, eventually your accent will go away, and you'll sound like an English person or an American instead of a foreigner, whatever. And not that that's bad or good, but if you're trying to work in the United States, and another reason I was prompted to do this video is because, you talk to the people on the phone, they're from India, they're from wherever, you can hardly understand them. I say, I can't hardly understand you. You need to go take some speech lessons or something, and I hang up because, they're trying to sell me something. I'm not trying to sell them anything. So why waste my time? Why? It's just a distraction. That's all it is. But that's besides the point. So anyhow, not that I'm trying to be mean, but really they need to work with that if they really want to do well with working in the United States or whatever. So the only other thing, and I forgot to write this down for some reason, the only other thing that you can do that will also help is read out loud. If you got kids, you got grandkids, or whatever, or just to yourself out loud, read out loud. Take a book that you like and grab something that you like. Don't choose something that's really boring. Why? That would be kind of stupid, right? But anyhow, just take a book, something that you like, and just read every day for about 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever. Again, you can increase as you go along, but just start out slow because, again, if you do something too much, your jaw may lock up, and wow, that'll hurt. But that's besides the point. So anyhow, if you got any questions, you can get a hold of me. Other than that, have a God's holiday season. Be the love that you are, always have been, and always will be. Aloha.